Hello YouTube, I'm back again. This is just throw some details in on that dream I had a couple of videos ago, just so that you can sort of see what I was seeing. Now down here is Galveston and San Antonio and Houston, all that stuff in Texas, where I told you that they're gonna be invaded with the Chinese coming up through there. I see the Chinese got new laser weapons now. And over here is North Carolina, which is very important, where they're going to come in through the port of Wilmington, North Carolina. And you can see Carolina is so close to Virginia, which is where Washington, D.C. is. So they'll land up along the coast up here, and they go straight to Washington, D.C. and take that. And all along here, you got all these cruise ships that landed in Florida, and they're going to take out all the naval bases in Florida. And like I said, they're going to cripple all our oil production and stuff down in Texas, knock out the Air Force bases down there too. And don't worry about California, because I think that they're going to make a deal with the cartel, the Russians, Koreans, or whoever, and have California in such a disarray by all the gangs there. They're gonna just tear places up in California. Besides, California has a restricted capacity law on magazines and guns now. I mean, they're supposed to have repealed it, but I'm not sure. I hope they didn't, that they can keep the guns. And like I said, the Russians are coming down through here. And they're going to go through Washington, Oregon, then they're going to shift over here and start to attack the Air Force bases that's up there, the missile silos and stuff. And then, and then like I said over here, this is the New England states. See, I put New York in there. I didn't bother trying to squeeze all those in there because I did this free-handed. It's not easy. And they just going to have these special Russian troops that they've been training. You know, they got a special troops, so they're gonna come down and knock out all these states, and they're gonna eventually hook up down into Virginia with the Koreans that's gonna be landing along the coast here. You know, with those cruise ships and those big old tankers and stuff like that. They're gonna be landing all along the Florida Peninsula down in here. And like I said, it's gonna be bad. This is just a small video. This is not even a real thing. This is just a map to show you what I was seeing. I mean, because when they come with those giant transport container ships with the tanks and everything on there, and like I say, China got all these new weapons and everything, and like I say, they don't really need an air force because they're gonna have drones covering all this. You ever see the size of a drone? I mean, they're not very big, but they can cover a lot of stuff. You can squeeze a whole lot. You figure 50, 60,000 drones flying over the top of Texas and New Mexico and Arizona and knocking out our Air Force. I mean, that's what you're going to have. Like I say, all of this is going to be compromised with all these Chinese troops coming up through here. And the reason they send in the Chinese troops because they got the biggest army. And besides the Koreans that's coming over here, they're more vicious. You know, they just totally brainwashed. And like I say, the Russians are coming up down through here and through here. So like I said, it's going to be a sad story and a sad sight to see, because like I said, I had that dream again. And like I said, it just sort of just weighs on my mind. And like I say, China got all this AI stuff that they got, and plus the manpower that they have. It's going to be interesting to see what's going on. You know, I hope it don't happen, but then again, things seem to be falling into place with all of this pandemic that's out there now. You know, we got that new flu bug that I've been warning you about for months. It's finally hit in Australia and it hit here, so I don't know what's going to happen to see if it's going to spread any farther. And then, like I say, the economy it's on a bubble. I mean, I don't care how many times they get up there and say, oh, we're doing great, the economy is fantastic. And I don't see why it was so fantastic and everything that you're pumping in trillions of dollars into Wall Street to keep it going. So I'm just worrying about that. So I'm just saying, keep prepping, stay prepared, be safe. All politicians lie. Don't trust any of them. And all this stuff that they got going on in Washington right now, it's all a smokescreen to cover up the fact that we in serious trouble of a collapse and an attack and all this other cyber stuff that's going on and attacking us too. Thank you, YouTube.